Hello, Nate Edmonds here with the Edmonds Agency. If you don't know about us, my wife Amy and I own the agency. She's the agent and I do sales and marketing, and then we've got an amazing team of people that care about folks and are passionate about educating you on what your insurance coverages could mean to your financial future. And so with it being December when I'm recording this, I wanted to talk about auto insurance today and just the importance of knowing your coverages. I find that 99% of people just have no idea. They make the assumption, as we made before we got into insurance, that if they got into an accident today, there's sort of an endless pile of money that would kick in and make things right in their world, right? But unfortunately, it's not an endless pile of money. There are 5 coverage levels, and you are the one who decides and determines what coverage level you're insured under. And I think most folks just, as I assumed in the past as well, that they just assume that, it's your deductible is the only variable. If you have a low deductible, you have a higher premium, and vice versa. And there's so much more than that. So in Missouri, the state minimum is $25,000, $50,000. Okay, and there's 2 basically piles of money. One is for property damage. Okay, that's to pay for the auto that you damaged in the accident. And there's another pile of money that pays for pain and suffering, lost wages, medical bills. Okay, and so state minimum is $25,000. If there's one person in the car, $50,000 if there's multiple. So if you look at your policy, it usually will say $25,000/$50,000. And that's what that number means. It's $25,000 if there's one person in the car, $50,000 if there's multiple, and you're at fault for their injuries to replace their car, that sort of thing. And so we pretty much never insure anyone at state minimums. We highly recommend that you at least try to get to the next level. And we talk about counting the expense versus the cost, right? The monthly expense might be $20 or $30 more to get to the next level. But man, that's so much better than the cost of what you might have to pay in an accident. I tell people all the time, if you hit one of these new Tesla X models, they're $150,000 and you've got $25,000 in coverage. So where's that other $125,000 coming from? It's coming from you. And in the state of Missouri, they'll actually garnish your wages up to 25% until that money is paid back. So imagine paying child support to a stranger, basically, until that money is paid back. That's a terrifying thing. So you want to make sure that you've got the proper coverages. Next level is $50,000, $100,000. We insure then the next level after that is $100,000, $300,000. Then we insure our family at $250,000, $500,000. That's a great level to get to. And then it's $500,000, $500,000, or $501 million, depending on the policy that you're in. But you want to also realize that people are sue happy these days. And if you get into an accident and let's say you injure a construction guy and he is out of work for 3 months, you broke his leg in the accident. Well, he's going to want pain and suffering, lost wages, all his medical bills paid. All that comes out of your insurance. And if you've got $25,000 in coverage, that's going to run out fast. And so we want to make sure that our clients are at least at $100,000, $300,000, and then obviously you can get an umbrella policy after that covers your home and your auto. And so as we get out in this month of December and people are traveling and going out of town, it's so important to just take a look at your auto insurance and make sure you're insured properly. We're happy to do that for you here. If you want to call us here at our agency, our number is 314-FARMERS or 314-327-6377. And even if you don't end up going with us, we're happy to just look at your coverages, educate you a bit. We can run a quote and see what some better coverages would cost with us. And if not, at least get better coverage where you're at. Please, though, don't go to a website and do your own quote. It's a big thing these days. Everything's online, and the problem is you don't know what you don't know. And so you're going on there and just typing in some information and usually end up going with whatever is the cheapest. And in this case, cheap does not mean better. It's a dangerous thing to be out there just driving around with $25,000 in coverage. So would love a chance to just have a conversation with you and your family about that if you're open to that. And if not, just have a great holiday and we'll see you soon.